let me know, turn to Elizabeth Batuti. I heard Elizabeth speak at COP26 as a young climate activist. Very impressive. Elizabeth, you also started and are the founder of the Generation Green Initiative. And based on the agreements in the COP26, where do you feel we stand now, and how do you feel about the run-up to COP27?
The humanitarian crisis that I described to the world leaders at COP26 has only worsened since the last year. And right now, over 3 million of my fellow Kenyans and over 20 million people across the Horn Africa and neighboring countries across Kenya are right now facing extreme hunger due to a record-breaking drought that has actually seen consecutive rainy seasons fail. And the war in Ukraine is now exacerbating these already terrifying high levels of food insecurity. And just over a week ago, I visited Wajir County, which is a county in northeastern part of Kenya. And what I witnessed there was a deeply shocking example of the suffering that the interconnected climate, nature, and food crisis is already bringing to bear across the African continent. I saw dead and dying livestock, the goats, cows, camels. All these are livestock that this community depend on for 80% of their livelihoods. But right now, they are not able to meet this because of the drought situation. The decimated wildlife, wild animals that have to walk for long distances to find water but end up losing the battle at the end of the day. And the hungry and desperate people who are also losing hope for their future. The reality of climate change is here, and it's getting worse. And it's getting worse because we're not taking the clear and concrete actions that science says that we must take in order to turn this around. And we know that we must break our deadly reliance on fossil fuels and also invest massively in a clean energy future and also ensure access to energy for all. We also know that we have to transform our global food systems, and we also have to raise our ambitions to limit warming to 1.5 degrees and assist others as well to meet this challenge by mobilizing finance and resources, including a separate finance facility for loss and damage. My message to the world leaders ahead of COP27 is still unchanged. Open your hearts and feel the immense suffering that our way of doing things is causing, and then act at the scale and speed needed to turn things around. This is not just a moment of compassion. This is a moment of action and reform. And what we will gain by solving the food, nature, and climate crisis together will be improved health, security, and also well-being everywhere. But we have to act with urgency. We have to fix this problem right now, because frontline communities are not waiting for the impacts of climate change to hit in the future. It's happening right now, and the best that we can do is to fix this right now so that we can actually save all of humanity.
Oh, very good. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, and also to share what is happening on the ground in Kenya. And as Elizabeth said, it's not any longer about why, it's about how.